Now, since Ghana's independence in 1957, the sports ministry has shape-shifted from youth, education and sports to education, science and sports to sports and recreation. But what do all these changes mean for Sports Minister-designate Kofi Adams? Channel 1 Sports' Yahweh J. Minta has more in this report.
What's in a name is one of the famous lines from English playwright William Shakespeare. The phrase, delivered in his very popular novel, Romeo and Juliet, essentially suggests that naming things is irrelevant, but rather living up to a name is what matters. As such, the latest change of Ghana's sports ministry's name has delivered similar sentiment. Dennis Moore is the PRO of Ghana Cycling.
I think that the change of name, has no effect, has no bearing on the improvement of sport in Ghana. Basically, all that Ghanaians are looking for, is to make sure that sport actually thrives. Sport, especially elite finance sport, thrives in Ghana, and not about a change of name. I mean, it's normal. It's normal English. All we want to see is the promotion of sports in Ghana. Period, my brother. So, it's an old wine in a new bottle. That's all.
Senior lecturer at the Department of Physical Education and Sports at the University of Education, Winneba, Dr. Ernest Achampo echoed the sentiment on the name change.
The names are just nomenclature. However, what is important is what is their strategic plan or what is their direction for the ministry. That is the most important thing for me, because I believe that if you are an organization and you don't have a strategic plan, okay, that drives everything that you do, then it's difficult for you to succeed, because it serves as your broader goal that you want to achieve.
For many years, some sports stakeholders have had issues with the lack of professionalism associated with the sports fraternity in Ghana, and attaching recreation to the sports ministry's latest iteration has stirred up varied views.
I am yet to see the embodiment of recreation, what actually goes into the recreation. I'm yet to see that, and why they change. And I'm sure the new minister, as is coming through, will have actually the task to explain to us the need for the word, recreation. What is recreation? I'm still struggling to understand, that term.
For me, this new name, I hope it works, because that will cater for the recreational aspect, because it's not everybody that plans to participate in sports for the benefit of becoming elite athlete. However, the majority of us or Ghanaians are interested in mass participation. In that sense, they're trying to exercise to keep fit, as well as to make sure that they are active.
Despite offering differing views on the theme of sports recreation, veteran sports journalist Dennis Moore and Dr. Ernest Achampo have a unanimous expectation for incoming sports minister Kofi Adams.
There is a plan, if there's a strategic thinking, if there's a strategic objectives that is driving everything, then he's good to go. Without that, you still have problems. This time they need to collaborate with the sports universities, because now everything about sports is scientific. Everything. And you cannot do the things, he cannot do the things we used to do in the past.
But already I have read an article that says Kofi Adams is saying that, look, he's in for all elite finance sports. That is fantastic. If and only he's really going to live up to the billing, if he's really going to live up to his words. I've seen so many sports ministers, when they come, my brother, they talk the Bible, they talk the Quran, they can talk sweet, but the moment the power comes through, they forget.
Yeah.
That is the problem of Ghana sports.